반갑습니다, 메이건님.
반갑습니다.
We're visiting you today because you had a great success in January, especially with the new members.
Yeah.
Yay! So
Yeah.
I have to ask, how long you been a jidoja?
For just under 2 years.
Okay, so during that time, I'm sure you went through a lot of ups and downs.
Definitely.
What made a difference in January?
I started being a little more honest with myself, I think.
Honest with yourself?
Yeah. Yeah. So it really, I think it did come down to switching gears a little bit from like the fiery headstrong ram coming out of MIT and just like, I know I'm going to do this. I'm going to set my mind to it. I'm going to go and it's going to happen. I'm going to make it happen. And like, I like had to slow down and like, you know, like last month I was actually feeling really low and scared and.
So this results came out of low and scary place?
Yeah. Surprise.
Interesting.
Yeah, December was definitely rough, and for a number of reasons. But I mean, I know that this is what I want to do. I know that I want to grow, and I trust the people guiding me. So I mean, I learned a ton from Oceana Name Sessions. Sense Name Sessions are awesome. And I don't know, I burnt through something, like something opened, and I don't know what to say exactly.
Cannot put a finger on what really happened. But how did you feel?
I just chose whether I felt like I was perfectly ready or not, and definitely I didn't feel perfectly ready, but I did choose that I was ready to guide people.
So you were ready to guide?
Sometimes I still don't know what that means. But during training, like a lot of times I was just like, all right, whoever comes in that door, like I'm ready to guide. At least to like the first step of like, you know, coming to class and knowing what they have to do right in the beginning. Like, at least in terms of being at the center, I do know that I can give people like good care. I can start them with class. I know how to sign people up. I know how to book them for checkups. I know how to ask them what is important to them. And I know how to like tie in some of the basic exercises, do it with them, help them feel some of the ways it is helping them feel better. And I'm at least feeling confident in the fact that I can guide them to that first place of like, this is a really, really simple thing you can do to feel healthy. And now go take trainings with Dansanim. Because like I can get you here. And now I'll just connect you to the big guys.
So it almost feels like there's an echo in there. It almost feels like you, other than changing the whole world at one step, you were breaking it down into a simple first step. You know, you're a transitioner position, not solution position at the same time.
That's actually a really good way to put it, because along with that headstrong mindset was definitely always this like, I can change the world right now.
Right.
Always, like from a very little kid actually. And when I came out of MIT and wasn't doing that right away, I was really irritated. And
when you were presenting the new members, what was one thing that you really wanted to convey to these new members?
First of all, committing themselves to the center is just a way to give themselves time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I want them to feel like when they walk through that door, like every moment is for them.
Uh-huh.
To find what is healthy for them, to find what is, yeah. I mean, that's a good question.
What was one thing, because you had a success for a reason, because you presented something that they needed, but it all comes from you. Is it a one thing that you really wanted to convey to them? Don't think.
I know. Well, I wanted to be honest with myself. So, like, before every intro, sort of having had that realization that, okay, like, I have a really busy mind. I always work from my heart. Like, literally my first year, I was like on the verge of crying, like every time I did an intro, because I was like, this is so important. And like, either going into training or going into those intro sessions and meeting people in general, but I can still share Chunjagun with these people. Like, I can still know that I have this support from the center. And like, the center is like so much bigger. Like, it's so much bigger than my little anxiety. It's like this, like, I'm supported by not only my Wanjanim, but like my Dantanim is the man. And I might not know how to directly connect to Susanim yet, but I definitely can connect to Master Cho. And I feel like I'm connecting well with Oceana Sensanim, although I know she's like way next level too. But those trainings that I have with Master Cho and Oceana Sensanim are like, they turn into my mantras because they're all so simple. It's always like her version of like, I am a Jidoja. I have a thinking mind. I choose to focus on my danjan. It's like that. Like, being able to repeat that over and over in training, I'm sure, led me to being like Chunjagun. As long as I can feel my body and trust that I'm doing my best to deliver Chunjagun the way that my Dantanim can try to like share it with me, I guess. Was that a ramble? Did that make
sense? I think you got it.
Okay.
I think you got it.
Oh my God.
Right? Because that's the transition. Megan trying to save the world to trusting that you're part of the process.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we all been there. I think we all done that. Thank you for your sharing.
Thank you for having me. This is cool.
감사합니다.
감사합니다.